Hey y'all, Coldfire here, and this is a breakdown for the Apex Legend Revenant. So first of all, let's read the legend description. Passive ability says that you can crouch walk faster and climb walls higher. The tactical ability called Silence says that you can throw a device that deals damage and disable enemy abilities for 10 seconds. The ultimate ability is called Death Totem, and it says that you drop a totem that protects user from death. Instead of getting killed or downed, you return to the totem. Okay, so let's go for a deep dive on all these legend abilities. We start up with the passive ability Crouch Walk. Here you can see a side-by-side comparison of Pathfinder and the Revenant. They are both crouch walking down the shooting range, and right off the start you can see the massive difference. Damn, I'm gonna have to speed up this. Okay, so the Revenant crouching speed is roughly twice as fast as all the other legends. Even though the Revenant got a boost speed on crouch mode, it will still have a speed penalty for wielding a weapon. Just for another reference, here you can see sprinting with hands free on the left side, sprinting with a weapon on the middle, and crouch walking on the right side. Even though the Revenant crouch walk will lose this race, that's still quite impressive, don't you think? Since you have a speed penalty while strafing, if you strafe crouch with the Revenant, that penalty is bypassed by the bonus of crouch walking, which means that the Revenant can strafe while crouching much faster than all other legends. In fact, the Revenant have the exact same strafe speed regardless if he's crouching or not. For his second passive, the climbing ability, that one is kind of tricky to measure exactly, so I just leave to you a couple of clips to show the potential of this legend. In terms of tactical ability, the Revenant is pretty much straightforward. It will launch some sort of grenade that will do 10 points of damage, and this device will create a field effect that will last for 5 seconds. However, enemy that gets inside the area of effect of this device will instantly have all their abilities locked for 8 seconds. Keep in mind that this is only a lockdown effect that will not reset the counter for their abilities. And for the ultimate ability, this is where things got really tricky. The Revenant will launch a totem on the ground, and whoever touches it receives the ability to cheat death. In terms of game mechanics, this means that whatever damage income to you will bypass entirely your shield and hit straight to your HP. After your hit points reach 0, you'll be instantly teleported back to the totem, and you will only have your shields to protect you, so use this ability with great care. By the time I'm doing this video, I could not verify 100% sure if the totem can be shot or not, but I don't think it can. Leave any comments if you know the answer for this question. This ultimate mechanic seems pretty straightforward, but it hides a lot of sneaky details. Check it out. First of all, if you deploy the totem and no one touches it, it will vanish after exactly 30 seconds. However, if after deploying it someone touches the totem, it will reset its lifespan back to 0. Also, the death protection itself have a total length of 30 seconds regardless of what you're doing or the lifespan of the totem itself. And the final, but by far one of the most important pieces of information about this mechanic is that a totem have a limiting range of effect. Man, call me a noob, but the lack of knowing this costed me a couple of matches earlier today. The effective range of operation of the totem is roughly 65 meters, and it's indicated by this blue circle. It's very subtle, and I really didn't notice this on the heat of the battle. Maybe I'm blind, I don't know. You can step out of it if you're quick enough, but after 3 or more seconds outside the control range, you instantly lose your death protection. So make sure to pay very close attention to this circle, or it could literally cost your life. For legendary cosmetics, the Revenant have a couple of Egypt-based ones that are really good looking. And also have a couple of demonic-based cosmetics as well. And about that, this legend is by far the grimmest legend ever made. I'll just play out here a couple of lines he have, and man, those really give me some chills. Check them out.
You all are like lambs to a slaughter, and I'm the butcher. Ever get the feeling you're not alone in the room? You're not. Go on. It's okay to be afraid.
The legend also has a couple of really brutal finishers. The first one, he rips off the face from the enemy, and the alternative one, he pierces the chest of the enemy with his bare hands. And if this didn't convince you enough of how dark this legend actually is, check out how he casually murders you while you're waiting for your next match. And that'll be all for this video. I hope it was helpful, and in case it was, make sure to subscribe for more, and I see you next time.